All right, we are looking at lesson 122, and what we're going to do here is solve for x to calculate an angle measure. So a couple things here to start with. What we need to do is establish what sort of relationship there is between these angles. So what we know is that they make a straight line, which is 180 degrees. Now in this one, one way I tried to describe it to the class was if I were to close this off and make this like a half of a pizza, there's basically 1, 2, 3 slices here. So those 3 slices or those 3 pieces need to add to 180 degrees. So we know that, I'm going to try to trace this one in red, this one in blue. We know that this orange angle right here is 90 degrees. And we know that when we add them up, they must equal 180. So basically what we know is that 90 and x and 2x minus 9 equals 180. So what we're going to do is we're going to mark like terms similarly. We're going to use the same shape. So here we've got a constant. Here I've got another constant. And those are the only constants we have. But we also have some variables that match. So this one, we have this variable and this that match up. Again, make sure you include the sign in front. So it should be a plus x plus 2x, and then this will be a minus 9. So I would combine the variables first. If we have 1 here and 2 here, that means that we have 3 x's. And then we have 90 minus 9 is plus 81. And that's equal to 180. From here, we're going to drop a line down. Well, minus 81, minus 81. That's 99. These guys chunga chunga, so all we have is 3x. Divide by 3, divide by 3. X equals 33. Okay, so this is one important piece, but we're not done yet. The whole goal here is to find the angles. So what we have to do is go back into the angles that we were given. So here it says x is this angle measure. Well, we now know that x equals 33. We just found that x is 33. So this angle is 33 degrees. Here, what we have to do is put it in for x. So we're going to go 2 times 33 because x is 33 minus 9. And we're going to get 66 minus 9, which is 57. You guys could check your answer too. If you do 57 plus 33 plus 90, it should equal 180, and it does. Let's try the next one. So this one, we also know they add up to 180. So together they make 180. 5x minus 20 and 2x minus 17 combine to make 180. So what we're going to do is we're going to combine like terms first. So we have one constant here and another constant there. Then we have 2 x terms. So if I've got 5 x's here and 2 x's here, we're looking at 7 x's. And then negative 2 and negative 17 is negative 19. So then we'll drop a line, add 19, add 19. 7x equals, oh, guys, sorry. This seemed weird to me. This is supposed to be a 20. Sorry, I copied it wrong. This is 20. Negative 20 and negative 17 is negative 37. Sorry. I gotta erase this. So it's negative 37. So that means here, we need to add 37. I'm sorry, you guys. So again, I accidentally copied that as a 2 instead of a 20. So here we get 217. And then we need to divide by 7, divide by 7. X equals 31. So if x is 31, we're not quite done yet. We need to figure out what these angles measure. So we got 5 times x minus 20, but we just found out x is 31. 5 times 31 is 155. Minus 20 is 135. Over here, we're going to do 2 times x minus 17, but again, x is 31. So 2 times 31 is 62. Minus 17, 62 minus 10 is 52, minus 7 is 47. Nope, 45? Yeah, 45. And if you want to check, you can do 45 degrees plus 135 degrees equals 180. As it should, because it makes a line. All right, then we've got this one, where these two add up to 180. So we've got x minus 6 and 3x plus 10 combine like terms. So we've got a constant here and another constant here. Term with a variable, term with a variable. So if we've got an x here and 3x is there, we've got 4 x's. Negative 6 plus 10 is 4, still equals 180. We're going to drop a line, subtract 4, chunga chunga, 4x equals 176. Divide by 4, divide by 4. $44. So what we have to do up top is we need to go 44 minus 6. Which is 38 degrees. Then we need to do 3 times x plus 10, and x is 44. 3 times 44 is 132, plus 10 is 142. If you check, 142 plus 38 is 180, so we're good to go. All right, this is a really bad one. I believe your guys' paper has some pretty gross stuff on there, but this is a typical ACT type geometry question where they make you think you don't have enough information. So first, before we start, a couple things to recognize is that here we've got a triangle, and triangles equal 180. Another thing we know is that right here, we've got a line. Whoops. Here we've got a line, and lines also equal 180. So a couple things that we do know is that these two are called vertical angles. So those two angles right there and there are exactly the same. The other thing we know is that the yellow rectangle and the red oval plus this angle right here equals 180 because it's a triangle. So because that's a triangle, we know it's 180, okay? The other thing we know is that the green rectangle and the purple dot equal 180 because it's a line, okay? So you just have to look at what's under yours. So this red dot is actually 8x plus 4, and it's not written in here, but they're the same thing, remember, okay? So this is also 8x plus 4. Then the yellow rectangle is 3x minus 6. And the purple dot, that's kind of tough because we're not really sure. So that's tricky, but let's see what we know. The green rectangle is 130 degrees. So we know this is 130 plus the purple dot equals 180. That means our mystery number here must be 50.